I'm Jamin Hatfield and this is IGN News. DC has made several TV announcements recently, with Commissioner Gordon, John Constantine, and The Flash all suddenly in various stages of development for the small screen. But let's not forget that there's also a little movie called Batman vs. Superman, or Man of Steel 2, in the works. And now David Goyer, one of the screenwriters behind Man of Steel and its sequel, as well as the Dark Knight trilogy, has told the AP that the impending matchup is happening more quickly than we may have expected. Goyer says, "One of the things that has been fun for us is we're a bit further along than I think people realize." Now, we only learned that Batman would be in the film at Comic-Con 2 months ago, and the Ben Affleck casting heard round the world came less than 5 weeks ago. Reports have since indicated that discussions with Affleck have been going on since earlier this year, so perhaps DC and Warner Brothers have had a bigger plan in place for a while, maybe a plan that was contingent on Man of Steel succeeding at the box office. Meanwhile, Goyer also commented on fan reactions and how much it affects the creation of superhero films. He says, "From a fan point of view, we're conscious of that when you're working on these things, but you can't let yourself be paralyzed. At the end of the day, you still have to create something, and if you try to think, well, what would the fans like, what would the audience like, then you stop being creative, and it's sort of like, where does it end? You have to write the story that you want to write and hope that people want to see it." Lastly, Goyer was asked the age-old question, who does win in a fight between Superman and Batman? Quote, "Most comic book purists would say Batman because he is the ultimate strategist. Even though it makes no sense whatsoever, if Superman just flicked his finger, Batman would be done for. You have to watch the film in a year and a half or whatnot to see what happens." We'll keep following Batman vs. Superman here at IGN.